Good evening. Good evening. Today is Monday, of course, January 17th. It is the Wine Ambassador Opportunity Call. If you are here for the first time, welcome. We are so excited you all are here with us tonight to hear about this incredible opportunity that we have all come to love as Wine Ambassador, and that every single month we get a fun package from the Brown Santa Claus, also known as UPS guy or lady. I can't be discriminatory, but it's great getting these amazing wines every single month where we get to video and show everybody what we got. We do on Wednesday nights amazing pairings about the wine. But you're here to learn about the opportunity, what you can make this become as either a side gig or, as I do now, a full-time gig. Come have some fun with us. Hear all the details from our very own, our CEO, Rory Rickard. Rory, what do you bring us tonight?
Well, I'm gonna do a thank you for that. By the way, I'm gonna bring up like just what this opportunity really is, and maybe in a different light. So, Tanya and I are here in Orlando, Florida, as we kind of do every year now. We come here for months, but what I've noticed is you can talk about wine with anybody, all right, and it comes up almost easily. And we've gotten several wine customers just going to the pool, just being around people that are on vacation, and we're usually by a bar, and the wine conversation will come up, and we tell them what we do, and we have a wine membership, and talk about it and exchange information, and in some cases we can actually share wine because we bring wine with us everywhere. And it's something I wanted to bring up here is what our opportunity is. You guys, I'm going to tell you this. We are just at the beginning of what direct-to-consumer wine means. Most of the world doesn't even know you can ship wine to your house. And we can ship virtually to 47 states in the US. We're shipping the UK, Spain, Germany, France, Italy, and we're opening up more as the need grows. It's all based on us getting the shipping and prices done. We're also shipping to Canada. And and why is the nuances? We're talking about a process of sharing with the world something that's education based, and something that we go into with what we do here. It's called the law of marketing. Is no matter how great your product or service is, it needs to be marketed. Nothing sells itself. Not even wine. Wine doesn't sell itself either. People got to be educated about it. And what our education message is this. 85% of the wines in the marketplace are controlled by three conglomerates, three major companies. They keep the brands the same. They just buy them all up. And a lot of times people are going to fall in love with a certain wine, and then they buy it next year, and now it's owned, and everything's different. These conglomerates mass produce the wines. They actually make it into a wine product, not a true wine. True wines are made over 3-4 years, naturally occurring. The sulfites, natural sulfites, which is a preservative that is actually made naturally in the fermentation process when done right. When done in a sped up process, they have to add things to make the flavor adjust because they didn't truly make the wine. It didn't truly have time to ferment and do the actual process, so they speed it up. Well, because it doesn't have time to create natural sulfites, they add artificial sulfites. Well, the thing with artificial is our bodies don't process them the same. The artificials have things in there that are synthetic, and our body needs to process them with a lot more oxygen, a lot more water, a lot more resources. And that's why we get headaches, and that's why we get fatigue when we're drinking a wine beverage that's not meant to fatigue us. It's meant to relax us, help us have a better sleep, have us better digestion with our meal. Proper wine has health benefits. Wine punch does not. Doesn't carry the same. And most people have been duped. They think when they buy wine at the grocery store, they're actually buying something made in the right way. Why else would they, they just believe into it because it's called wine. It's just like buying honey. Not all honey is the same. High fructose corn syrup is not an ingredient that should ever be in honey. Yet it's in a lot of the honeys that you can buy in the store. If you turn around the honey and look at the ingredients and it says anything other than pure honey, That should be the only ingredient. The bees make it. It's it. It's made. If there's any other ingredient, it's not real honey. It's a honey byproduct. They, and even that by itself, even the pure honey, sometimes they just feed them like basically sugar water to produce more honey, and they can still call it pure honey. Not all honey is even pure. And they can call it pure marketing wise as long as the honey inside is pure honey. But the additives, as long as they list them on the back. Wine, they don't need to list all the additives in wine. We go through a colo or a process that validates our varietal, our vintage, and location of the wine. Like for us to say Napa, it's got to be proven that it's from Napa, that the wines are from, that the grapes are from Napa, right? And if we're going to call it a varietal, there's a process, and that's the only regulations basically on the wine. If we wanted to add additives to our wine, we don't have to list them legally. We don't have to list them, and knowing that, and you see how the industry works is a scary thing. Now our wines, they're made the right way. They'll sit in barrels for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depending on what it is before it's ready. We knew this going into this process. And so we made sure that we were able to build our wine inventories with our awesome winemakers that we literally commissioned to make the wines. And they're in process 4 and 5 years into the future all the time. New wines are being ready to be bottled and more are on their way. And it's a cycle. And that's why we release different varietals. We release different cabs, different Merlot, different Syrahs and Sauvignon Blancs and Pinot Grigios and Rosés and the Moscato that just came out. Like we have special wines that are made the right way and they're ready when they're ready. If they're not ready to bottle, we don't bottle them. And that is our commitment to every one of our members, that we're going to deliver high quality, fine wines. Now, the reason why you don't see a lot of them in the stores is based on distribution. Wine delivered to your store is going to have markups, right? Every time somebody touches it, you pay for it. Our membership is $99 a month plus shipping and handling. You're paying shipping and handling when you buy the wine in the store too. Every time it's shipped, that cost is passed on to the consumer. We pay it one time. It's made right there in Napa and Sonoma, right? It's made by our winemakers. They come and oversee it. It's in our facilities. It goes from our facilities right next door to the bottling facility, right? It's all sanitary and professional, and it goes right from the bottles into boxes and then around the corner to our warehouse. All right, all internalized. And then from the warehouse to your door. One shipping cost, UPS from our warehouse to your door, okay? And that allows us to minimize the actual cost of shipping compared to what you're paying when you get at the store. Now, when you're buying a bottle at the store for $20, that's gone through several markups. You're paying a lot of shipping. The true cost to make that wine punch is probably dollars. And it's not real wine. It's a wine type beverage. They can, and it's got enough in there they can call it wine, but it's not pure wine. It's a wine extended version. And they'll taste the same year by year. There's no characteristics in that wine because it wasn't allowed to be made the right way. So they add flavorings to it. They add things to adjust it. And some of these are actually toxic to us. I think everybody knows that arsenic is toxic. Just do an article on, just do a Google lookup and wine and arsenic and look at all the big name labels they got caught using arsenic. Now, I realize that maybe arsenic at a small doses isn't poisonous. Maybe that's okay and they can justify that. I don't like the sound of it at all. I don't want any arsenic in my diet. But what if you drink 2 bottles a day or you have a big, thing on a weekend? Like, what point is it going to saturate your system? What if that's all you drink is that Behringer, for instance, and you're consuming arsenic every day for 6 months a year? At what point does it become toxic in your system? Why even take the chance? It's stupid what they do with foods. And that's what's out there. And our opportunity is even though we have a way superior product, we need to educate the world on what true fine wines are and the health benefits of them, and that they can get them at an incredible price, literally the same price they can buy the crap. They can get amazing wines through our membership. And the whole idea of it is they get these incredible wines every month. They get new ones to try. It's a discovery program. And when they fall in love with the wine, they can do a custom case and order more of them while supplies last. And new wines are coming out every month. And we continue to build that cycle. We continue to build that model so that we have the best wines all the time in our homes. And that's what we have here. Now, again, we're not selling wine. The opportunity, you're selling Wine of the Month Club memberships. We're selling access to the wine, and we get paid very well for doing so. And I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the compensation plan on where that goes. But the opportunity we have here is about educating the world on what real wine is. And our competition has made it really easy for us because they're delivering crap. They're delivering stuff that literally is not true wine. We have true wine, and you can't beat the value that we have. In order to get our wines, you have to get them from a wine ambassador. You have to get it from a member referred by a customer. You can only go through a member. You can go through a customer or an ambassador to get the wine. You cannot go direct to the company. I'm gonna show you some things on here with our Grand Cru members, and a Grand Cru member is our highest member of an ambassador and customer alike. A Grand Cru member has access to our Grand Cru wines, and they also have access to our Grand Cru program. They get an amazing black card. It gives them access to our key events, key placement to it, and they are the only ones that are allowed to go to our harvest event. That's every Labor Day, right at our vineyards in Napa. We have an amazing time with great food, music, entertainment, and we actually get to sit down and socialize and celebrate our success of our business in our own vineyards. And it's something that we do in every year. And I'm gonna tell you, like, they've already been planning out this next one that's coming up in September. It's gonna be awesome, and it'll be going way into the night. We literally have lights that come out there because it's the harvest time. During harvest, they pull in the grapes all day, and sometimes it's so hot that it's better to pull the grapes at night because it's better temperatures. So we got these big stadium lights that light up the entire thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, we have that event, and then our Grand Cru members get to participate in our global marketing. So, this company is owned by professional marketers. We understand acquisition, we understand how to build, and I'm going to get more into that. But with our Grand Cru members, they're the ones that we rotate through. We know that if you're a Grand Cru, not only do you understand our amazing wine, but you also understand our next level Grand Cru wines. So that's who we want to represent when somebody comes through to get access to our wines. And so if you're a Grand Cru member and you're active, we're rotating wine customers to you that come from our marketing. And our marketing is going to be growing year by year by year. We are a disruption company. We are taking new logistics to deliver to the door, and we're making a very amazing wine product. Actually, ours is really wine. It's not a wine product. We're making a wine to compete against the wine products, and you can only buy it through us. That's the marketing we have, and that's the opportunity. We need people to share it out there, and you get paid very well for doing so. In fact, your first 3 customers are literally worth $1,200 a year to you, ongoing, right? As long as they're ordering wine, you're getting paid, and I'll walk you through that. So let me show you our compensation plan and go through it roughly. Very simple. So there goes. We have 3 ways to get started. And those of you that are here looking for the opportunity, if this sounds like, oh my gosh, can this wine really be that good? And you want to hesitate before you become a member, just become a customer. Get 4 bottles of wine. That'll sell you. The wine will sell itself once you try it. It'll speak for itself. You're going to be tasting all the years and the love and the passion that are amazing, top end winemakers that are, 2nd and 3rd generation artists. And we call it liquid art. You're going to taste it, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Those of you that are getting the wines here in January, and you're getting that Moscato, yeah, that was what I've been talking about for over a year. You'll get it, right? And we have amazing Cabernets and Merlots, amazing Napa Sonoma wines. So you're going to see all those, and then as we do that, hold on one second. As we do that, we're sorry about that. As we do that, we're going to back up again. As you taste those wines and as you get to share them, you're going to see that this is amazing, and it's something you get every month. And we all deserve some type of celebration and great foods, right? And 4 bottles is great for you to have a 1 bottle a weekend. And if there's a couple of you, it's going to go by pretty quick. And you can always change it. You get 6, 12 a month. And when you get wines on the customer program on a Smart Ship, you're going to get the best price possible. Okay, you're going to get our Grand Cru price on the Smart Ships. And then when you go buy custom cases, you're going to get the customer price, or you're going to get the discount that you get for being an estate, reserve, or Grand Cru member. Our estate members It costs $300. That's, a standard case of wine is $360. Estate members get it at the Grand Cru price at $300. You're going to get a case of our incredible wines, and then you get 10% discount off of additional cases of wine. And then if you're a reserve member, you're going to get a 15% discount on additional cases of wine. You spend $600 and get two incredible cases, two of our cases of incredible wines. And then a Grand Cru member, it's $1,200, and you're going to get two of our incredible, cases of wine. And then you're going to get a 6-bottle Grand Cru luxury box, which is worth literally over $2,500 alone just by itself. And you get all of that for that $1,200. So it's an acquisition cost. We also pay out very richly on this. I'll go over that in a second. And we, this is a part where we invest in the entry or the acquisition of an ambassador in our program. Some companies increase the cost or they charge a membership kit. We literally give you the best price on our wines to get you in, because we know that you can properly represent it if you know what our wines taste like and you got knowledge behind it. And that's what we're investing into, is your shared knowledge in this. And we also give you a way to get free wine, because as an ambassador representing this product, we want you to get free wine every month. We want you to get the new wines that are coming out every month for free. And there's a really awesome way to earn it here. And I'm gonna go through that here in a second. Now, I'm gonna spell this out. We have a third way to get involved. The person that brought you here, if you qualify for it or it's something you need to do, they know how to get you into it. But we can't ship wine to every state. Some states have some really messed up freedom laws. And in those cases, or in the countries where we're not shipping to yet, we don't want to take away the opportunity from anybody that wants to participate with us. So you can come in, get our big marketing package. It's an amazing autoresponder system, marketing system tool called the Grapevine. And that'll qualify you to be in the company, not receive the wines, but able to market the wines and get paid as an ambassador. And that's because we think outside the box. We come up with different solutions. And again, this company is owned. We are completely debt free. We don't even have a credit card bill, guys. We've got our wines paid for in advance. We are set up to really, disrupt this industry and dominate the growth in wine. And it's something you get to be part of. Now, let me go over the 5 ways you get paid. Our customers and our ambassadors alike can all earn free wine. If you refer one customer, once you have 3 accumulative orders, so let's say they order January, February, March, you're going to get a credit for $99.95 for free wine in April. So every 3 months, you'll get free wine just with one customer ordering every month. Now, if you have 2 customers ordering every month, 2 out of 3 months, you're going to be getting free wine. If you have 3 customers ordering every month, you're going to get free wine every month. Now, once you get 4 customers and above, as an ambassador, you're going to get a $20 acquisition bonus and $10 every month they order. So we really reward you for the first 3. And that's our way of saying, hey, you're representing the company, you're getting momentum going. We're going to let you earn free wine every month, and really share that with you. And then your 4th customer forward goes into the ambassador customer acquisition bonus, and customers and ambassadors both qualify for this bonus. The more people you bring in to be fellow ambassadors, you're going to get $10 a month for them ordering as well. And that allows you to really build up. Some of our top guys here add 100, 150 new ambassadors and customers every year. That's 1,000, 1,500 a month in that compensation alone. Pretty powerful way to build up. Just one method of compensation. Now, the wine starter kits, that's the 300, 600, and 1,200. And I want to reference that if you come in as the estate member, you can upgrade anytime from an estate member to reserve, or an estate to a Grand Cru, or reserve member to Grand Cru, and you just pay the difference and get the difference. So if you're already a reserve member and you came in for $600, or maybe you came in as an estate for 300, paid another 300 and upgraded, you've already received your 2 cases along the way, right? And when you pay an additional 600 to become a Grand Cru, you're just going to get the Grand Cru bottles in that box. You're not going to get 2 more cases because you already got those on the way up. You just pay the difference, get the difference. And the ambassador that brought you into this program, that sponsored you into here, they're going to receive 50% of what you paid to become an estate member, reserve member, Grand Cru member. So upwards of $600 total that they get to earn for coming in there. And that's when I really want to reference you guys. We are investing in you and sharing the acquisition cost. I mean, if you think about it, these incredible wines that we're giving, that we're paying 50% out on the wine starter kits, we are not making money as a company. But we know that we got to make it very affordable to get people in and make it worth your time to bring people in the right way. And then we build together as we build in the customer base. And that we just know that's how we would want it to be built for us. We also, as owners, operators, members of this with you, this is how the corporate office guys that we get paid by building with you. Very unique. We're just disruption. So that's why we know the compensation plan is rich. We want everybody to get paid the same way we're getting paid, and we keep everybody's best interest. This is not a compensation plan that's just here to build up and then change. We're trying to enhance things all the time. We do incredible trips and leadership rewards and things along the way, and you'll see those of you going in there. One more thing I want you to, I'm going to go over the rest of the pay, and then I got something to share with you. So we have it's called a binary system, which is, I call it the retirement plan. We're building for residual income, and we have a binary and a check match. The binary is what you make. The check match is what you make, helping your personally enrolled ambassadors build their binary. Binary means two. You have a left team and a right team. The person that's sponsoring you is going to put you on their left team or right team. Whatever team that they put you on, that's where we want you to start building. That's your shared team. All right. And you're going to be building with somebody that's going to teach you the ropes, teach you how to build, teach you how to duplicate the success. And once you got that team building on its own, let's say it's the right team, you're going to start building the left team. And you're going to be building it primarily by yourself as a leader, because it's your lead, and you're going to be building with those that come in. We're going to be empowering you to build that at will and build that with amazing resources. And as you build your binary, every Wednesday at midnight, Wine Wednesday, the computer takes a snapshot of your left team and right team. And then based upon your rank, it's going to pay you 22% of the lesser volume leg the following Friday. Every week it does that. And as it's doing that, your personal, recruited ambassadors, whatever they get in their binary, based on your rank, you're going to receive up to 50% check match of what they earn in a binary. Some of our top leaders that have built really solid teams and really are, helping pay it forward and growing others, they make more money in the check match than they make in their own binary pay. And that's how this is meant to be, is rewarding you for the efforts we want. The more people you bring into wine, the more ambassadors you recruit in here to help grow the business, the more you teach them how to grow their customers and ambassadors, the more you're going to make. All right. Now, the rank is on the same page as page 2. It's on the same link. This is our rank achievements. You need 1 personal up to 10 personals, and obviously you're going to probably be bringing in more, but we made it a very realistic minimum requirement to get there. The personal customers that you require, we want you to have free wine. 3 customers be getting free wine. The volume requirement has an asterisk on it because you have 2 legs. You can't have all volume required in one leg. You can have upwards of 70% of that volume required in one leg and at least 30% in the other leg. So a minimum 70-30 split or better is going to get you that volume requirements. And that volume doesn't matter if it's personally brought in or by if anything that falls in your leg, whether it's from your team building or your sponsors or their sponsors, anything in that share team counts as your volume. And the binary percentage you get is based on your rank, 6% to 22%. And you start getting check match at the beginning of 3-star ambassador, and then it goes to 50% at 6-star. Very doable. We've got national, and I think we have our first global ambassador now in the company, and growing. And it's just watching the progression. Wine is a very solid foundational business. It's not going anywhere. And the thing about it is we have an amazing message to give the world about true fine wines that we get to share. And the one thing I wanted to bring up in closing here is we're a different company for sure. My wife Tanya and I have been very, very successful. We're professional marketers. We've been doing this for over 3 decades. And in our blessings that we've received, we've been able to build up situations where we can invest in our partners and the things that we build. And this is a very close personal thing. And if you ever heard from Tanya, and she'll be on these from time to time, her name is Tanya, and she loves wine, and it's our passion. And the thing is we, from our family, not from Wine Ambassador, but from our family, Rory and Tanya, to yours, we have a program where we actually fund your marketing. We fund leads for you to share the message that we have, and we teach you how to do all that. We train you how to do it, but we also pay for all the marketing for you so that you can grow this with us as a partner. The person that brought you here knows about how that is, and they'll get you plugged in, but make sure you ask them about it. And that's a true thing. And it's not only just for you, it's for anybody you bring in as an ambassador to build this. We've got the funds available to fund your marketing, to grow the way we've proven out for you and your team and their team and their team, to grow this to an amazing level. We are becoming the #1 wine of the month club in the world. We are taking true wines that are from Napa and Sonoma Valley, arguably one of the best places that God's given us to, create amazing wines based on the climate, the terroir, the mineral base, everything that's in that amazing region to create wines. And Napa and Sonoma wines they're renowned across the world. It doesn't matter where I'm at, South Africa, parts of South America, if I'm in Australia, I'm in Europe, they all know Napa and Sonoma wines. In fact, if you go look at the menus of these top rated restaurants, okay, you open up the fine wines, don't be shocked when Napa and Sonoma Valley wines are the highest expensive wines in there, and they're notably available through that restaurant and not locally there. It's a very awesome place for us to be. We definitely did our homework and research and had the availability to make it happen. So welcome to Wine Ambassador, the person brought you here. And we do this every Monday so we can actually help share the message and do it direct. We're very hands-on owners. Also, every Wednesday, our leadership runs what's called the Wine and Dine Show, right? So if you go to the wineanddineshow.com, you're welcome to come there, or the same link that we have here. It's a half hour earlier than this started. So it's at 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We do what's called the Wine and Dine Show, where we actually have members cooking appetizers, main dishes, salads, desserts, and pairing it with our wines. And it's a great way to be educated on the ease and the fun of that, but also it's just fun. And we all basically sit down and have a big dinner party together, and most of us are eating and drinking wine during the show. That's what it's there for. And we also use a lot to market and bring other customers in and just share the life of wine with everybody. And then Saturdays, our second hour of training, we do a complete wine training. It's at 9 o'clock. Yes, 9 o'clock Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and noon Eastern for an hour. Same link as you come on here. We do an hour training on how to build your wine business and how to leverage and understanding and special wine knowledge. That's every Saturday. This is a career for a lot of people. We have people that are making anywhere from hobby to part-time type income, full-time career income, life-changing income, and growing foundational businesses. And we have ways to earn our leadership retreats. The next retreat we're doing in June in Waikiki. And that contest is going on right now, and you can get the information from the person who brought you here. And again, God bless. See you guys on the training, and see you guys this Wednesday for the Wine and Dine. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And here next week as well. Bye for now.